I've just got to Surrey Satellite Technology, a place where they build satellites. And I'm about to meet Anthony Baker, who's a satellite engineer, and he's responsible for putting a giant thermometer in space. Hello!
Hi, good to see you.
So this is where you build satellites?
Yes, let's go inside and meet the engineers that built my satellites.
Absolutely. So, Anthony, what happens here?
So this building is where they construct the satellite and all the components. So in these labs here, they're building all the components. And then the next room we go to is where they assemble them.
Oh, cool.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
It's a really wow factor here.
This is what? A clean...
This is the very clean room. You see how large it is. And this is where they assemble all the parts they make in the lab.
How does it work with all these different people that you're working with?
So we ask for the manufacturer to build a certain satellite. In our case, we want a thermal camera in space. And then the manufacturer takes our idea and puts it into reality. Then that satellite gets launched on our case, on SpaceX with Elon Musk. Then we hand over to the control engineers. So we're going to meet Louise, who's an engineer who's in charge of all this.
So the building of your vision happens right here.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Let's go down.
This is assembly, integration, test, and this is my department. I've got a team of 23 people. We've all got individual skill sets. So this is a replica of the solar panel.
And is that providing all the power that it needs?
It helps to charge the battery when the solar panel is facing the sun. And then it helps to power the spacecraft when it's in eclipse.
Oh, wow. I see a hole. Is that where the infrared camera would be collecting data? Louise showed me many aspects of the satellite build, including the solar panels, providing electricity to turn 5 years of water supply into steam to propel the satellite. An infrared camera sits in this box with this face facing space and this face facing Earth. This is where all the thermal imaging data is sent back to Earth. Gosh, so in this 1 metre cubed, there is so much technology that allows it to essentially be autonomous once it's up in space.
It's very sophisticated. So the next place we go to, the operations center, is where they command the satellite and receive the data. And then later we meet another engineer who turns it into beautiful images.
Let's go. Let's see that. Thank you, Louise. Thank you.
Here's the operations center where we control all the satellites. So what we have here is a picture of daylight and nighttime. And you can see the UK is in daylight. But more interestingly, you can see satellite view flying. So this is the first time I've seen this.
Exciting moment.
Oh my God, yeah, this is really live. So super exciting.
And why is there a green circle around it?
So that's the area in which we can receive the signals. So when the green circle touches the UK, we'll be able to receive the signal in this room. Ooh. Oh look, live action.
Whoa, the spike.
Yeah, so this is measuring the signal coming down from space.
So it's probably sending down data that's similar to what SatView collects as data. That just looks like a massive purple and blue, and is that useful to you?
Most important thing is you know that you're receiving something, and then the computers can disseminate that, and then that gets converted by Manuel into pictures.
Hello, Manuel.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I hear that you are in charge of turning ones and zeros into something meaningful. Can you take me through what you do and how you do it?
Well, basically what we have is a video camera in space, right? So the difference with the typical camera that we all use, like on our iPhones, for example, is that we are able to see heat. So essentially we need to convert the signal that comes from the satellite into an image that represents that heat that we can convert afterwards into temperature.
So, information comes from where we're sitting now. You could be anywhere in the world. What do you do with that information that comes through here?
So we need to do some sort of calibration to convert what the sensor sees into an image that the person can understand, right? So we do have a set of, let's call it pipelines. It's like a manufacturing process, but for data. where we convert those ones and zeros into images that can be used, translating those ones and zeros into temperature. That is ultimately what we want to do as a company.
So Anthony described SatView as being a thermometer in the sky. I'm seeing that here on your screen. It very much looks like a temperature map. How is that helping climate change?
What we're bringing here, and we're bringing also to the market, is a new data layer at a resolution that wasn't available before, right? So by delivering this data, we are hoping we can accelerate some of the initiatives that we're putting together against climate change. So it's one more information source.
Wow, that's incredible. And that's how you put a thermometer into space. I didn't think it was possible, but you know what? After meeting Anthony, I realised it takes a village of engineers, all doing various things, from designing to building to testing to assembling and interpreting the data, all so that we can live in a better place. What more of a difference can engineers make?